Welcome, it is I, the Evil Conservative. We're back. And you know what's getting ready to toll? That's right. It's the Liberty Bell. It's the way we start every show, and now we're going to end every show like this. Who's it tolling for? That's right. Neocons, progressives, liberals, fake conservatives, anyone who says that they are American, but really are more concerned with their party, are more concerned with their corporate sponsors, Congress and Senate. Yeah, that's right, we're calling you all out. Consider this the pulling of your pump card. It's time we started doing stuff like this, ending the Fed. Oh, by the way, you want to come get some? I don't think you're going to try that, definitely. It is I, the Evil Conservative, Tim Carpenter, here to talk about a lot of things. As you can see, we're in a little more spacious location now. And I have my lovely assistant here ready to talk about some things with me as well.
Yes.
How's it going there, camera lady?
It's going good.
Turn that down. And there's a lot to talk about, from top and the head cheese, if you will, Barry Obama. And the things that he's endorsing or condoning or doing. It's kind of like a shell game. It's like, I'll tell you this while I do that, or I'll do this while I do that. And we have some other exciting things coming here to the Evil Conservative. We're going to go from the Evil Conservative to the Brotherhood of Evil, because we have people that want to join us, that want to get involved, and we're going to have them step up and step in and have some fun with us, as it were, because, as I've always said, in order for things to change, it's up to you out there and me right here and all of us to make this change. And I saw a post here on Facebook today. It was very good. Someone mentioned that instead of focusing on a national campaign, or or who your national people are going to be, you need to focus on your own area, your own backyard. In my case, my own city. And I'm thinking about doing something like that. I've talked to the lovely wife, and she agrees with me. Don't you, lovely wife?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to look at doing that. But right now we are going to touch on the international. And no, we're not torturing kittens. We, as being the humane people that we are, and I would promote this to anybody that's a humane person, we adopted or took in a couple of strays that need a good home. We've nurtured them and strengthened them back up to where they're physically healthy now. They know how to use the litter box, and they're ready to go. So we're going to ship them out this week, and hopefully they'll find a good home. Anybody in the Martinsburg, West Virginia area that wants a kitten, hey, good stuff. Anyways, Trayvon Martin, that's a name that's been in the news here lately, and quite frankly, I'm sorry that someone passed away. Any time a life is lost, it's not a good thing. But ultimately, the jury came to a decision. They said not guilty. But even old Barry Obama himself just had to run his mouth saying it could have been him 35 years ago. My response to that is, where's a time machine when you need one? No, I'm sorry, that was bad. That might get me in trouble from the NSA. Uh-oh. But anyways, the fact that the president made that kind of comment and actually had to come out and do a press conference about a court case, why would you do that when you have others? Hey, lovely co-host, did you hear the other news that kind of got swept under the rug?
Mm-hmm, I did.
Yeah. I'm sure we're talking about, might be on two different levels, but there was also another murder that happened. And it was two black teenagers that killed a 13-month-old child. And he was shot at point blank range.
And killed the mother.
By two teens who were attempting to rob their mother. Rob his mother. Okay? A grand jury from Brunswick, Georgia determined the teens who murdered the child and the mother will not face the death penalty because they were underage. Now, I have never been a proponent of the needle or the gas chamber or whatnot. I know that they are underage, so they won't face the death penalty. But I just think it's kind of ironic that the president will get on his stump speech and talk about that, but yet he won't talk about this tragic loss of a mother and a son, a 13-month-old and his mother. And did they circle back around to try and find somebody? No. Did they jump on those teenagers and start beating the tar out of them? No. But that's what Trayvon Martin did. But anyways, whatever happened in either case, my point is this: they're both equally as bad, equally as, well, actually the one's more tragic because 2 people died, but they're still tragic none the same. And if our media, who is supposed to be unbiased, fair and balanced, even the Fair and Balanced channel didn't cover this, which I found surprising. You guys need to get your heads out of your asses. I'll just come right out and say it. If you're watching the national media, NBC, CBS, ABC, MSNBC, CNBC, any of the BCs, you're watching BC, which is bullcrap. They're filling you full of propaganda that Barry Obama and his crew want you to have. Quite simple. That's the way it goes. And it's kind of funny. You know what else happened in the news, lovely co-hostess, camera person slash beautiful woman in the world?
What?
A city, and one of the most renowned, well, not renowned, but one of the biggest cities in the United States of America had to file for bankruptcy.
Ooh, ouch.
Not the companies that are in it, not the people, not a specific person, Donald Trump, the economy. No, a whole city, the city of Detroit, Michigan, which, being from Ohio and a Michigan fan, well, we'll get into Michigan anyway. Detroit, Michigan had to file for bankruptcy, which is even more pathetic than your river catching on fire. But people from Cleveland know what that's about. And in the meantime, what's the national media talking about? They're talking about the Trayvon Martin verdict. They're talking about what Barack Obama says about the Trayvon verdict. They're talking about anything that will keep real news out of the news. You know what they haven't been talking about? And I actually heard this joke online. I heard George Zimmerman's going to change his name.
Yeah, he has to. He has been threatened.
Well, yeah, and he's decided to make sure that nobody talks about it again. He's going to change it to Benghazi. Yeah, that way nobody will talk about it. But anyways, rim shot aside. You know, the fact that this man was acquitted, it doesn't mean anything. The Black Panthers will put a hit out on him. All kinds of crazy stuff. People, we need to get off the race baiting, okay? Let's just put it plain and simple. I work around people of other color. I used to play semi-pro football with black guys, white guys, Mexican guys, whoever. We got along fine. We didn't give a crap what color you were as long as you played and did your job. And that's the way it should be. The Constitution states that people, all people are created equal. And just to show, and I know some people have accused me, shocking, of being a racist, I thought I would play a little clip real quick here of a person that, well, if you think I'm a racist, then, well, you're probably not going to like what this guy has to say, because he's not considered a racist. He was considered one of the bigger people of the civil rights movement back in his day. And he mentioned about a dream. It goes a little something like this. I'll play for you. I don't know if you can pick up the audio. I'll try and keep my trap shut while it plays. It's only about a minute or so of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., somebody that most people should know. And of course, my video is not playing. Let me rewind this. Turn the volume up. Like the old song says, pump up the volume. Yes, he did have a dream. Unfortunately, The government, big surprise, are the ones who tried to take him out, and they did. Folks, I hope that a lot of you out there are like me and have this same kind of dream, that we as Americans, as the Constitution says, are created equal, and that through the Constitution we can help not only ourselves, but our fellow people as well. There's a lot more I'd like to talk about, but we're just going to give you a short version today. One more thing that is interesting that good old Barack Obama was doing while everybody was talking about Trayvon, he decided that we needed another executive order from His Royal Highness. It's the HIV containment clause, or whatever it's called. Basically what it boils down to is this: if you are between the ages of 15 to 65, you will now be tested for HIV/AIDS. Is that a bad thing? No. That in itself is not a bad thing. Anybody that's responsible should be tested. But for the government to have to tell you what to do, when to do it, and not only when to do it, but they're going to keep your stuff on file, that's not right. That shouldn't happen. Do we want to stop?
Keep going.
Okay, because what we need to do, and I heard an alarm go off, that's why I asked the video to stop. But to just wrap things up quickly, folks, we need, number one, stop the race baiting, stop the racial war crap, quit falling for what the media is doing. What we're seeing here is typical propaganda. They're being spoon-fed what they're supposed to report, and they're reporting it, and they're not reporting the truth. I would recommend people, there are one channel that's come out recently, Ben Swan, has come out with a news channel on YouTube. Look it up online. And also, one of my dear heroes, Ron Paul, is starting his channel in early August.
Yay!
Exactly. I don't usually pimp out or promote things, but those two things are something that you would definitely want to invest your time in and effort, instead of spending that 6:30 to 7 having your brain frozen by whoever the hell's on it, or whatever channel on there, because they're all full of crap. I know some people don't agree with that, and that's your opinion. You're allowed to be as wrong as you want to be, as I like to say. But, you know, I don't care who they are, from Rush Limbaugh to Rachel Maddow. They're all full of crap as far as I'm concerned, unless they talk about liberty, the Constitution, and go by those guidelines. If they don't go by any of those guidelines, you need to switch them off. Speaking of getting ready to switch off, I do want to play one song as I head out here. It's not the Liberty Bell. I've already warned you neocons and liberals and scumbags what's going to happen. Yep, I want you to hear what it's all about as far as politically. It's a little AC/DC clip. We're going to go out with this now and take a listen about what it's all about. The camera is moving. Oh my gosh. What's going on? It's like moving around. Well, it's because we're taking care of some things at the same time the alarm was thumping. But we got it under control. What is this? There's an ad. I hate those ads on YouTube. Pain in the butt. Anyways, Angus and the boys didn't say I could play this, but I think it's apropos for the way things are. It is the evil conservative here, Tim Carpenter, and yeah, I kept it kind of short this week. We're going to have more fun as we go along. We're going to keep doing this, even if people think I'm insane or nuts or crazy or whatever you think. I don't care. As I said before, there it is. It kind of is. I can't really get it on camera here. There it is, I think. The lovely assistant is getting it on there for us. It says, "Do not, or don't tread on me." It's the Gadsden flag. And that's the way we need to be. Don't tread on us. Let me be who I want to be. Let me express myself. As long as I'm going by the Constitution, not hurting anyone, and pursuing freedom, that's the way it ought to be. In future episodes, we're going to pull up the Constitution and go over it as well. And remember, government, all you congressmen and senators, and even you, Barry Obama, what the song says. Who made who? I can tell you one thing. It's no longer going to be your corporate sponsors, and you're no longer going to be the bitches of the Illuminati. We're putting you on full blast right now. It stops and it ends. Even Darla's getting fired up about it. There she goes. It's time to take back our country, people. Yeah, I get a little fired up, and I have fun with it. But seriously, it's time to go by the Constitution. It's time for we the people. And when I say we the people, I don't just mean me, I mean everybody. We all need to come together, go by the Constitution, and make a change for ourselves and for our future, or else we're going to be broke. I'm a neoconservative with my lovely hostess. Say goodbye, lovely hostess.
Goodbye.
So long, everybody. And remember, who made who? It doesn't matter. We're going to make our own government very soon.
We are the voice of the people.
Evil conservative. Out.